All right, what is up, my friends? It is time for this is a donation bonus league actually, but this is the new hot deck floating around on Magic Online. Similar in sort of style to my Bant Approach deck, same sort of idea in that it's a Hour of Promise based deck looking to circumvent creature removal and to win the game in a unique way. While the Approach deck was playing Approach, this deck is using Azor's Gateway to make a ton of mana and then win the game with, it could be Vraska or tokens and stuff, but for the most part, we're looking at trying to get a Torment of Hailfire out of our sideboard with the Mastermind's Acquisition. Pretty wacky deck, a lot of disruption, a lot of discard, a lot of removal. Mostly immune to creature removal. Yeah, they can kill your zombies. Yeah, they can kill your Gonti, but whatever, And that's a pretty good place to be in Standard right now. Standard is a huge removal heavy format. Everyone's playing Essence Scatter, Harness Lightning, Abrade, Fatal Push, just removal spell upon removal spell. And we're not even trying to win with like Scarab God, where like we can try and like delay it and then win later. We're just completely circumventing it. So deck's pretty sweet. 26 lands. No compasses. Compass was the big card I really liked in the Bant Approach deck. Very good in sort of the long game scenarios. But we have Azor's Gateway, which is pretty cool. And deck seems pretty sweet. Hour Promise, very powerful card, very hard to use because it's hard to try and get enough deserts into your deck. But we're doing it. We have a few cycle lands, which is nice. Ifnir Deadlands, which is not as good as Ifnir Rivulet, but still a good desert. And then, of course, Scavenger Grounds is very good right now. But the big card that made Bant Approach work and also makes this deck work is Arch of Orazca, whatever this thing is. This card. This is the card that makes things work. Hour Promise plus Deserts equals instant City's Blessing and Arch every game. So, definitely a sweet combination. And yeah, you're making a lot of mana, you're killing a lot of stuff. Slightly reminiscent of like the really, really old school mono black control decks played in Standard about 100 million years ago when I first started playing. They used Cabal Coffers and just Diabolic Tutor or whatever it is, the 4-mana tutor. And then Mirari, and that's kind of just like making a ton of mana and using tutors to like play these weird, obscure, expensive cards. A little similar to that, honestly. Of course, our sideboard's very important, given that we're playing Mastermind's Acquisition in our main deck. So we have a few bullets. We got an extra Duress to bullet for. Lost Legacy. Yahenni's Expertise is a Wrath of God. Extra Gonti. Arborback Stomper against kind of burn-heavy decks. Sandworm Convergence. That's a spicy one. Wildest Dreams. You get like 20 mana to work with, and you're looking for a good card to cast. This is probably the one you're going to find in your Wildest Dreams. And then we got the big one, Torment of Hailfire. We actually just played a league with Mardu Control, and we lost to this card. The game went super late. They made a bunch of mana, and they just cast this card for 25 on us, and we died. So, nice win condition against non-negate decks. Pretty sweet. So, we got Dan Jessup in chat, and Dan saying that there's a Jund version of a deck as well. Definitely, I can see this deck being Abzan for the Procession card, the black-white flip enchantment, or Jund, which is pretty cool. So definitely sort of a new idea, and we're gonna play the stock version and see how it goes, and possibly talk about possible changes as well. And yeah, deck sweet. Let's just jump right in. Competitive Standard League, as always. That's all we ever do in this stream. Last league was rough. It was another donation bonus league. Once again, this is a donation bonus league for Mr. Photon. Let's do it. Mr. Photon. Mr. Photon. Alright, let's battle. Dan, you should change your Twitter name to the Better Looking Jessup. I like that. That's fair. I can see Scavenger Grounds interfering with the Wilder streams a little bit. Mr. Photon, Mr. Photon, Mr. Photon, hey, Mr. Photon, hey. Got your name in there too. This deck looks really fun, and we'll see how it goes. My worry is a little bit that we're going to be soft to control decks because we're playing a ton of removal, and the big draw that Bant Approach had was that it had the 4 Ifnir Rivulets. So if you're playing against any slower deck, your primary win condition was just to deck them with all the deserts, and they couldn't really stop it. So we lack that angle of attack, so we'll see how that works out. Oh, cool. Good start. Also a good start. Thanks for following Brood. Of course, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that sub button. Check out the new YouTube channel. I mean, we're on the play here. We're working on mulligan. We can't obviously keep a 1-lander when we're trying to cast a 5-mana spell. Oh, H. Rollins. Oh, now you show up. Oh, H. Rollins, I kept saying in chat, I kept saying, H. Rollins, are you here? H. Rollins, are you here? And you weren't responding, so I had to do something else. I didn't want to play the league without you here. H. Rollins, we can do it afterwards, if that's cool. I'm sorry, but I posted in chat like 3 or 4 times over the course of like a 10-minute period while I was on a break. I'm sorry, bud.
Sugar. In water.
We got a mulligan. We'll just mulligan. I mean, the deck doesn't really have any card advantage, which kind of sucks. Like, we're not really drawing extra cards. We're going to be looting a lot. We're just going to mulligan. Alright, sure. This is better. Is he the real Henry Rollins? I think he's the 17th Henry Rollins, probably. Oh, we're going to keep. Fatal Push is going to go to the bottom. I don't want to risk having too many dead cards here. Now we're gonna run this league out to completion. The real Harrison Rollins. Ew. All right. Not a good Duress. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, I'm stoked to play the Legacy deck. We have a Legacy League coming up. Legacy Sultai Company. Sounds sweet, right? Yeah, this is going to be tough, I think. We obviously mulligan to 5. We have 2 almost dead cards in our hand. This is a Silvergill Adept. I'm worried. Yeah. Miscloaked Herald? Sure. Oh my god. Alright, well, we're going to fire off a Duress because we kind of just have to cast it at some point. Hopefully we can snag like an unsummon. Alright, cool. So they can't protect their creature from our removal spell. And then we're just going to pray that we don't die, basically. They have the good card in their hand. Oh, yeah, sure, H. Rollins. You got it, my friend. So, H. Rollins, are you going to be on later? Can we do it in like a few hours? Or later tonight? What's good for you, my friend? I'm on for the next 8 hours. So pick whatever time frame is good for you in the next 8 hours, and we'll play your deck. Donation bonus leagues. God, Silvergill Adept is so good. Oh my god. You really can't 1-for-1 Silvergill Adept to death. Yeah, it's $5. I mean, it's a pretty new account on YouTube. So I mean, the account's really old, but I haven't really been using it until recently. I mean, this is just a disaster. Well, the problem is like the gateway is the point of the deck, right? I think you could possibly add Treasure Map also. I think Map would actually be very good in this deck, but I think Compass would be good too, honestly. Now, H. Rollins, I want you to tell me what's good for you, all right? And I'll try and make it work. If I can, I can't, but Alright, they're playing Mistcloaked Herald. And we can't ever win, I don't think. Double Silvergill Adept, very, very good against any removal-based plan, obviously. Oh, I got you, Stream Decker. Should be good now. Thank you. We want to save push for... Oh my god. I mean, this is just a disaster. Alright, whatever. We need to draw. We need to draw more removal anyway. Ideally, we'll draw our promise next turn and then like a bunch of removal spells. But I don't see us ever winning this game. Yeah. All right. Mulligan to 5 against double Silvergill Adept. Not good. Rough start, but we got some tools here. We're going to want these Gifted Aetherborns for sure. We're going to want to lose these Duresses for sure. They're going to have counterspells probably post-board, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. The question is, do we want to just put the Yahenni's expertise into our deck? Probably, right? Yeah. I don't think we want to mess around with Mastermind's acquisition too much. Doomfall also seems pretty bad. I guess Gonti's fine, right? I kind of like Gonti. They don't have any actual removals. Any Death Touch creature is going to just kill stuff. And then we can try and, save our Contempts and stuff to kill the Cumena, which is the best card by far. Okay. Am I missing anything here? Doomfall still doesn't seem great, but it's like okay. They're gonna have negates and stuff probably too, but we can't really afford to have Duress in our deck. Try it again. Oh right, it's okay, sure. This card this card's obviously a tutor in your deck. So I could have brought an Arborback Stomper maybe, I don't know. Right, I'm thinking of it as a wish, which obviously is not. God damn. I mean, I just don't think we can keep this hand. We just need to draw lands. This card seems really bad. Just first glance, just throwing it out there. What's up, Boot? What's up, Taz? What's up, everyone? How's it going? If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. We're doing a donation bonus league for Mr. Photon. Standard black-green Azor's Gateway Hour of Promise deck. Each mulligan to 5 against Merfolk, and now we're looking to mulligan again. Thanks for following. I guess we just keep. This deck does not seem like it mulligans terribly well, because we don't really have any raw card advantage. Like, we draw one land, we're fine. This is obviously a nice backup plan as far as, like, things go really wrong. Cool. Actually, they're going to battle the bridge right now. This card's probably not getting much better. And this is going to save us a lot of damage. And use the mana for this turn. Yeah. Doesn't feel great, but... Metallic Mimic. Okay. So, we do have Bontu's Last Reckoning. I kind of don't mind Doomfall Duressing. Looking for a negate, trying to get a Cumena, like, just lean on this Reckoning a little bit. I don't think, like, just killing this is really that fine. Yeah, I want a Duress. Also, knowing their hand will help inform my next few turns of like how I'm going to play. So, their hand is not great. They have a Branch Walker, a Deeproot Elite, and a Merfolk Mistbinder. So, not much. I think we're taking the Branch Walker just because we want the cards we can 1-for-1. easily. I don't want them drawing extra cards, lash lands, or improving their draws. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We obviously still need a second black, but like we can cycle for it. Worst case scenario, we have tons of black lands in our deck, so. Ah, cool. They just draw the best possible card that I was trying to duress out of their hand when I cast that. Cool. Cool. We can't cast that card. Alright, let's just cycle and turn a black source, I guess. Cool. About all of that stuff. I guess there are worse draws than that. Alright, so we're going to push the Mimic in response. Deny them a card draw. Deny it a counter. They have a land. They're going to get the counter anyway. Alright, so they've drawn basically running perfects.
Imperial troops have entered the base. Imperial troops have entered.
Right, see, Dan's played a lot of Crixus Death Shadow. And I tried playing the deck, and I played it in like a regionals tournament. And just like 3 times for the match, I had my opponent dead to rise with no cards in hand. I thought seize their last card away, and they're just like, Supreme Verdict. And I'm like, God damn it. They were like, all is dust. And I'm like, ah. So I'm not used to playing Thoughtseize effects. I don't think I have the mental fortitude for it, honestly, because it is pretty frustrating. I like playing counter spells, where you're always safe. You always have a counter spell in your hand. You know you have it. You know whenever they play it doesn't matter. And it just feels great. I guess Swamp is obviously fine, so. Nope. We still have our Reckoning, which is kind of our plan anyway, so. Let's look for a black source. Oh. I mean, probably need it like next turn, or this game's gonna spiral out of control pretty bad. They've drawn 1 extra card, now a card for their turn. Will they attack for like 10 or draw another card? The Deep-Root Elite obviously gives them a strong incentive to just keep playing stuff. Alright. That's pretty good, actually. I'm glad we have this card in our deck. It's our literal only out. Come on, Black Source. If you had 1 chance. Dun, 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 dun. 1 opportunity. Dun, 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 dun. Damn it! Alright, we're dead. Nice black source. Alright. Pretty rough first match, not gonna lie. If we drew a black source there, or an untapped black source, I'm pretty sure you actually win this game pretty easily. But, yeah. Mulligan to 5, and then that happens. Good start. Good start. Definitely should have specified. I need a should have specified emote. So I always say, let's draw a land, and then draw a tap land. I gotta specify. You gotta be more specific. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're playing this pretty sweet green-black Hour of Promise Azor's Gateway deck. If you haven't followed on Twitch, make sure you follow the streams. Watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you follow me on Twitter and stuff, too. Can only get better. That first one was pretty bad, so let's go. Keep. Sounds great. There we go. Thanks for following, Captain. Alright. I think having deserts in play is pretty important for our hours, so.
Sugar.
Thanks for following, Academy. Planes. Go. Okay. I love our hand. 5 lands, our Gonti removal spell. This is the dream. This is where we want to be. Planesmines? Aviary Mechanic. Alright, so our opponent is playing some sort of monument deck, most likely. I'm fine just killing this. Alright, I mean, ours great. Gateway does seem hard to flip. Try, no problem, my friend. Monument, alright. And Power Slide, are you still here? Duress. I mean, I would have loved that last turn. I don't think it really matters anymore. We'll just cast Gonti. Yeah, Tron, I know. I gotta change some stuff. Ooh. I mean, I guess we're taking cast out because all these other cards are terrible. Kind of nice. I have a little cast out in the back pocket here. Oh. Hour 6 of a 12-hour stream. Fair. I get to Gonti again? Oh. That makes me feel great. Wow. That's awesome. Replay Plains, sure. Scavenger Grounds, sure. Not a promising hour to have here. We're going to get... Let's see. Definitely the Arch, obviously. And probably just another Ifnir Deadlands, I guess. Because we already have one. We're not going to activate 2, probably. So perhaps the Painless Black Source is better. Sure. No City's Blessing yet, though. I know, Boot. Nicole did great. Nicole was streaming for me while I was on my trip. For those who don't know, I was down south. Me and Nicole bought a new house in South Carolina. It's a fixer-upper. We're still working with it. Not on the desert. For Deadlands. I'm fine just, like, eating a token here. So we have more zombies to block with next turn. We're also in the market to cast this cast out on this monument sooner rather than later. And Contempt is also gas. This is going to be a great turn for us. Greasy inside, I feel you. I mean, me and Nicole... Well, the real reason we bought the house was it was so cheap. It's in South Carolina. I couldn't have done it otherwise. So, but yeah, so a lot of work to do in the house though. It's a fixer-upper, and we basically torn everything out. Tore the tubs out, the sinks, the floors, just starting from scratch. So I'm real poor, basically. Nicole and I are in the poorhouse. So I'm gonna be streaming a lot in the future. Between going down there and working on it, of course. Sunwing. All right, so we're gonna Contempt now. We can no longer ambush, so you just cast it and get it in play. I can't believe they gave us a second Gonti. It's so nice of them. We're thinking about the jacuzzi tub. I want a tub that what's this? Dusk to Dawn. I want a tub that me and Nicole can both fit in. You know? Jacuzzi not necessarily necessary, but thanks for following, Swordsman. Alright, this game is, I would say, pretty much over. 4 and cheer.
Good luck with the house. Here's my $2 to help.
Thanks, Milkman. I appreciate that. All right, 5, 4, 5, and 5. Kind of like casting Angel. I like Duressing first, checking for removal. Double Baffling End. Okay. They have their own Angel too, just a heads up. So now the question is, do we Hour or Angel? I think we should make a big life-linking Angel, honestly. Probably just smash with our creatures too. Like, screw it. We're the beatdown. I guess that was bad because this came in tapped. Yeah, sure. So now if they play their own Angel, they attack for 1,000,000. It's fine. Might have been a mistake. Probably get punished for it. Probably should have left back just Gonti, but Oketra the True. Okay. Vraska's Contempt. That's a pretty good answer to Oketra the True, I suppose. Well, we get our Baneslayer Angel online, so that's the most important thing. We have Our Promise and Contempt available. Don't think we really care about Oketra, honestly. It just, isn't really that relevant. I'd much rather just Contempt the Angel of Invention. We're going to get, I guess, Field of Ruin to possibly deal with the Shephet Dunes, and then another Deadlands. It's fine. Those come in tapped, post-combat. Yes, they go. I don't think Oketra is a good card in any deck. The fail stage is just too bad. It's 4 mana, do nothing. If there's ever a deck that wanted Oketra, this is the one, and I still don't think it's probably good enough. Like, you definitely don't want it in Auras. And don't forget, my friends, our articles for StarCityGames.com. My article went up yesterday, all about my Pro Tour predictions, which were actually pretty accurate. I thought I was dead in the water for a Modern Pro Tour, but pretty accurate. Check it out, StarCityGames.com. And there's also an update to my Blue-White Auras deck at the bottom of the article. Check it out, StarCityGames.com. I'll post the link in chat. And if you visit the article, don't be shy, Go say hi, like it, share it with your friends. Like it here on Facebook with this cool little button right here. And just be like, hey, Jim, you're great. Comments are great, too. Let them know what you think, Links in chat. Aviary Mechanic. Interesting. I suppose bouncing Fairgrounds Warden is kind of an issue. Because that'll do a few things. That'll take the Angel of Invention. Then if the Warden dies, they get it back. So I think we're going to need to Contempt here. It's another permanent, so they don't have to target. But they don't really have anything else good to bounce. So we're just going to kill the Warden now. They're almost dead. So just keep this Angel in play and keep attacking. Spazzy, I played a lot of the green-white aggro deck. The green-white Appeal Authority deck. And it still wasn't good for me. It just wasn't active enough. Pouncer is much better. How'd I snag the Angel? Gonti. Zabino. Let me just take 6 here. It's not really that big of a deal. Okay. Desert of the Glorified. So... We have a pretty reasonable attack here, and they're at an effective 6 life. So if we attack with everything, they have to make some pretty serious blocks to survive. And we also have Ifnir Deadlands. We have double Ifnir Deadlands as well, which is pretty nice. I think we're just going to swing out. Yeah, whenever I drew Oketra, I always had 2 creatures in play. And it was never anything. And it was way too slow to do anything. I mean, DWO, you could try the 2/2 for 3 hexproof unblockable guy, but for City's Blessing. Yeah, that's the one. They gotta make some bad blocks here. We get to trade off a bunch of stuff, deadland some things. You can even just deadland Oketra, so we don't die to some crazy shenanigans. I mean, this current block leaves them dead, so they gotta block at least 2 things. And none of their blocks are great. I mean, they can double up on a zombie or whatever. What's up, Shivan Angel? Do I think Lantern is a good deck for Modern? If you are willing to take the time it takes to master a deck and play it very quickly, then yes. I would say most people are not capable or wanting to do that. This is an interesting set of blocks, okay. They go to 3. And I'm pretty sure we're just going to double Deadlands here. Just like kill the mechanic and probably... Kill. I mean, they have to draw a land to cast this anyway. I don't really see anything bad happening to us here. Nice. Let's kill this thing, and then I tap like an idiot. No, I can't do anything. I guess I could Field of Ruin and then do it, right? 2, 1. No, I'm still short. I tapped wrong. I'm an idiot. Alright, if we lose, it's my fault. I don't think we're going to lose, but I guess we'll just cycle this now. Sure. I don't see how he can actually lose, but if we do, it's my fault. I take full responsibility. They drew a land, so now we just cast Angel. They can't really attack super effectively, and we just kind of kill them. We just Vraska the Angel now.
Is a good day to die.
What's up, Joquin? Oh. Legendary creature masterpieces? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really think about things in a wish list type of scenario. I sort of just like take it as it comes, you know? And is Lantern healthy for the format? Yeah. I think that, like, one thing you gotta understand is, like, I know it's, like, not cool, but Lantern is actually pretty cool. Like, the fact that the Lantern deck exists is kind of sweet. It's just like this weird deck, plays all these weird cards. It works. It wins in a totally unique way. It's probably one of the only, like, true, actual lockdown decks in the history of Magic. That's kind of sweet, you know? Like, let's see here. So now we just bashed everything. I could have deadlanded and just killed them. Oh, whatever. Nope, no Pro Tour for me. Like, it's not fun to play against, but it's also just not the worst to play against. And, like, it's just kind of cool. As long as it isn't dominant, I'm fine with that. I'm just going to Deadlands this just in case. I don't think we can ever lose, but I should have just killed the creature and killed them, obviously, but... Like, they have Fumigate. Sure, it's annoying, but... Deck Tech are for all new subscribers to the stream. I'm going to have it wait to the end of the league, though, because I don't want to break up the league. We're recording this for YouTube right now. So, all new subscribers get a Deck Tech. Take 5 minutes to go over your deck and give you expert level advice. That'll be at the end of this league, and today is the last day we're doing that. We are no longer doing free Deck Techs for new subs. It'll only be a $10 donation bonus. So, okay. We won a game. Sweet. Opponent's playing Monument. So we are going to want our, let's see, our naturalizes. We're going to want the second Yahenni's Expertise. I just love Gonti. Just get Gonti in there. Gifted Aetherborn, possibly. I don't think we want Duress. I don't think we want Doomfall either. I actually want to cut all of the Doomfalls. And maybe we'll leave in like a few, like a pair of Duress. Just to like try and deal with like negates or things of that nature. I assume we want these Aetherborns, right? Probably. I guess they're bad with Yahenni's Expertise. Like they can't, I guess they have Baffling End too. I don't know. Maybe we actually just want the Duresses. It's tough. Could like some mixture of them. Yeah, let's try without them. This is our second match. We lost round 1 against Merfolk, but we did mulligan to 5, and then we just didn't play a 4th land in game 2, and they had a really good draw. So the match is over in about 6 minutes. So wasn't a great showing for the deck, but sounds great. Keep. I can see cutting a moment or two. That's fair. For game 3, we'll probably reevaluate. That's a good moment target. Also a good draw. Our Promise is just so good. Like, any game we can resolve Our Promise is just a good time. Alright, Legion's Landing, sure. I mean, we have main deck Moment of Cravings and Contempts and stuff. I'm not sure. I mean, it's our first time playing the deck. We're just kind of firing it through and seeing how it goes. We're going to play around like a negate effect, I guess. Scorpion God is pretty bad, yes. It's not a terrible card, but it's not a very good card, and it's a literal joke when compared to Scarab God. It's like comparing like Spirit Monger and Tarmogoyf or something. Remember Spirit Monger? When that used to be considered a good Magic card? Okay. Kind of interesting. We kind of want to save this Naturalize for a Monument. But I also just don't want this to flip. And like killing it feels pretty bad because they've already gotten 2 tokens off of it. But we could just like battle the bridge, this aviary mechanic, and just like keep rolling along here and see if they play a Monument or not. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Spirit Monger's a card. For those who don't remember, when Spirit Monger was first printed, people went nuts. It was just so overpowered. How could they make a creature so big and good with so many abilities? It's completely unfair. Is there a big version of this? There we go. Spirit Monger. 5 mana for a 6/6. Already off the charts good. Whenever it deals damage to a creature, it gets bigger. It regenerates. It changes colors. It slices. It dices. It does it all. Totally broken. All upside. Juzam Djinn, downside. Other cards, downside. Spiritmonger, damn. What did they do? Another mechanic? Jeez. Alright, now we're going to naturalize. Field of Ruin, yeah. Feels bad, but whatever. Once we get these 2/2s in play, everything's going to be okay. Savage Knuckleblade, the best cube creature ever. I'm glad people remember Spiritmonger. Back in my day. That was a little before my day. I started in like 7th edition. What is this? Angel? Oh boy. Oh, Sheffet Dunes. Alright, that's fun. I'll take a hit here. No biggie. Mastermind's Acquisition. Okay. Gotta get 1 desert here. Definitely getting a Deadlands. Ifnir Deadlands, and probably get the Arch. Scornful Egotist. That card was in my first ever real draft format. Onslaught block draft. The set Scourge had a mechanic where it cared, spells cared about the mana cost of your highest mana cost in play. So for example, Rush of Knowledge is a 5 mana sorcery, blue, that says draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost in play. And Scornful Egotist was a 1/1 for 8 mana that did nothing. But it had morph. So you could morph it and then flip it up for cheap and then cast your big, mana cost matter spells to make it bigger. Alright. Interesting. I only have 1 card in hand. As long as it's not a Cloud Blazer, I think we're okay. Russian Knowledge. I want another green source here too. I'll just fire this off. Make 1,000,000 mana. Then we can Mastermind Acquisition for a Wrath of God, which is cool. Definitely need a green land here. And probably another Deadlands. Let's get a desert, right?
What the hell is that? Garage!
Thanks for following. Erratic Explosion, that's a cool one. Alright. I mean, that's the thing, because the thing is, one of the biggest things in Magic that we've discovered playing the decks we've played recently, for example, we played an Anointed Procession Embalm deck in our last league last night, is that when you tap a bunch of mana for a powerful effect, you need to affect the board in some way or you just die. So putting 2 2/2s in play is actually really great, and this effect is so good. So, really powerful card. Alright, what's in our deck? We could just get like a Naturalize and kill this. We have the card draw engine, we have the creatures in play. What's in our deck? Oh, Vraska. Yeah. Vraska seems a little better of a Naturalize. Yeah. And we're exactly on par to cast it. MB... Oh, no, that's not going to work. Yeah, Vraska seems a little bit better. Just a tiny bit better. I could see playing 1 Golden Demise in your main deck or sideboard. I mean, Yahenni's expertise is similar, but... Vraska. And we get more mana. Oh, don't negate me. Oh my god. We had hopes and dreams. We no longer do. I should kill this sooner rather than later. They draw a second mechanic, they can make 1,000,000 tokens. Wow. Brutal. Oh, Cloud Blazer, no. We have so much mana, though. Whoa. Oh, they're flipping landing? This is a somewhat suspect play. I don't know if trading off the entire board is worth flipping landing. I'm actually pretty stoked about this. Battle at the bridge. Okay. Arch and Contempt. Yeah, I think we just chill. Maybe we like attack with a creature or two. We do have Field of Ruin also, actually. That is true. Yeah, we're gonna do that, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I think we just Field of Ruin and then just say go with the plan of activating Arch. Field of Ruin is great. Very good card. We're not gonna Deadlands the Flyer with all the stuff in our hand. Like, it's not worth it. We're definitely interested in just drawing cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. We'll take 2 off the Cloud Blazer, and then we can kill it in response to an AVRA mechanic if necessary. City's Blessing. Fairgrounds Warden. That's annoying, but sure. Goodbye, zombie. Alright, so I guess you probably could have just drawn before the Ooh. More manas? I like more manas. Give me the more manas. More manas. Deadlands. Field of Ruin in case they get another thingy. And then we have Arch online. No, we don't get attacks. More manas. I'm taking a hit here again. I think it's fine. I'd rather draw a card than take a hit.
Hi.
Thanks for following, Cal. Appreciate that. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button, of course. Chef at Dunes. That's pretty good. That's, I mean, it kind of just trades the board off, which isn't like the end of the world anyway. We're going to fire off Contempt now on the Cloud Blazer, I think. I'm not taking more damage than I need to. Let's cast that first and see what happens. You want to negate it or something? Forgotten Past, that's our lucky 13th sub of the stream. Forgotten Past, welcome, my friend. Forgotten Past, what's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? Everyone show some love in chat for our new sub. Lucky 13.
Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Blooming Marsh. Alright, we're going to activate the Arch now. Because, why not? Bontu's Last Reckoning. It's not really the most useful thing in the world, but sure. That's some good hype, guys. I like that. Zombies, zombie, zombie, meh, meh, meh. Mechanic? Sure. That is true. At the start of the stream, someone asked me how many subs it would take to turn this 12-hour stream into a 24-hour stream. I said 60. We're at 13. I'll put a counter up when there's 40.
How did you get here?
What about Bontu's third reckoning? Fifth reckoning? All right, Bradley from Ohio in Japan right now with the military. Thank you for your service, my friend. Been playing since I was 13. Favorite deck was Ravnica Sphinx's Rev or Green Black Seasons Past. Someone likes to grind. Awesome, my friend. Well, thank you, Bradley. Once again, thank you for your service. I have many friends in the military. My buddy Brian, the singer of my band Teach Me Human, is currently in... I don't even know if I'm supposed to say where he is. He's out there somewhere in a somewhat dangerous place serving his country. So nothing but love and respect for the military. My buddy Matt was in the Navy. I've had a lot of friends in all the branches of the military. So thank you for your service. Keep being awesome. I don't mind just pushing the mechanic. I mean, like, we'll just hold this Duress forever, basically. What's that cast is right now? I guess I gotta just Deadlanded. Let's leave Contempt up. This is fun. Fairgrounds Warden. Zombie, no. Alright. I mean, we're winning, but we still have to win. Like, definitely my kind of deck in that, like, it never ever actually does anything. Just gonna gain a million life. Check for negate. They have a Temet. That card's actually pretty good against us. Alright, we're just gonna fire in and gain a million. Whoosh. Gain 12. Killed the Warden in response to keep the zombie. Nah, but this card is pretty important. I want to hold on to this one. Our zombie doesn't really matter. They're at 34. Like, it's holding off the 1/1s, but it's not that big of a deal. SCG Con is it's the first one of its kind. The SCG is kind of reworking and rebranding their invitational weekends a little bit. Instead of making it just about the invitational. Ooh, my God, that was a good draw. Okay. Instead of making it only about the invitational, they're making it an insane, like, 4-day convention. Vintage tournaments, no ban list modern, Pauper, Legacy, you name it, it's involved. So we're going to contempt this on their upkeep. Battle at the Bridge was our gain 12 effect. We did want to save the thingy for this thingy, but that's fine. Fatal Push? Sure. We're just gonna wait and not do anything. It's in June. It's the June Invitational weekend.
Welcome aboard.
That's a good draw. We're drawing a card with Arch end step, most likely. We gotta go faster. This thing is just so slow. I guess we could have Field Ruined, but whatever. I guess that was also unnecessary, but sure, whatever. Go F6. Going on tap. Sure, go. This deck is even slower than Bant Approach. At least Bant Approach draws cards, you know? Oh, there we go. I don't even know what to get. Like... That's a good draw. Alright. Can we get, Can't get Vraska yet. We go Tutor, Duress. We're one short of Tutor, Duress, Vraska. So let's just say go. Hey, the Gateway card. That's supposed to be important, right? GP Seattle? Nah, no GPs for me. Baffling End. I was just gonna get Vraska, but now we have the Gateway. I didn't want a sideboard card, did I? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't even know. That was dumb. I just kind of cast it fast without thinking. Oh, Wildest Streams. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. All right. I'm just trying to go fast here because we don't have much time. I don't think Torment is even close to lethal. They're at 34, you know? Whatever. Might have been a punt. I mean, Vraska kills pretty quick, so just put him at 1. They've cycled 2 cast outs already, so all right, mechanic, sure. Oh, Sandworm Convergence, yeah, that'd have been great. A lot of better choices I could have made, but that's life, you know. Sometimes in life, there's just better choices you could have made. You don't always make them, you know. It's fine. It happens. I mean, this does kill them in like 2 turns, so... Yeah! See? You're not going to play well. You just got to win. That's all you got to do. All right. We're 1-1. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're playing this pretty awesome black-green Hour of Promise Azor's Gateway deck. This is a donation bonus league for Mr. Photon. Thank you again, Mr. Photon, for the donation. I appreciate that very, very much. Donation bonuses are on the screen right now. We're doing a league right now. We're pretty packed up for today, so I don't really have any more open slots today. But I'll be on Sunday as well, so check that out. This is the deck, pretty sweet. Then we're gonna get back into play some more. Our Promise deck, looking to win with Azor's Gateway and lots of mana, and Vraska or Torment of Hailfire in the sideboard or whatever, you know. Yeah, definitely a very, very slow, grindy deck that doesn't really do anything. This is about as close as you're gonna get to Lantern Control in Standard as you can find. We weren't really lucky that game. Your statement is true. It's definitely better lucky than good. For sure. That's always true. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, sure. Keep. Yeah, Sandworm would have been better. I agree. Although Sandworm dies to the same things for the most part. Like, it's possible Vraska actually just kills quicker than Sandworm Convergence, and they both die to cast out. Although the 5/5 that Sandworm makes is probably just better for, like, if it's only in turn for 1 turn, so... Like, Vraska kills in 3 turns, right? Question in chat is, has the lack of major Standard tournaments Is it slowing the evolution of the format? I would say yeah. Definitely helps. The format just seems pretty good, though, honestly. All right, we got a Crixus deck. Chock full of removal. Not going to be good against us. They got Push, Virtuoso, Lands. What's up, TV? It's a real deck. It's been doing well on Magic Online. This is the latest. Oh, that's a good draw. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. This is fine for a turn. We're going to duress the Virtuoso out of their hand, and then we'll kill this next turn. Because it doesn't really matter right now. We don't care about this hitting us once. We care about them drawing cards. And Virtuoso's card advantage. This is a Grizzly Bear right now. Next turn it becomes a Dark Confidant. But for now, we can just wait a turn and then kill it. Zabbit, it's a good thing you should ask that, my friend. Check out cardhoarder.com. A second Siphoner? That's bad for us. You can buy tickets there. You can buy cards. You can buy cards with money, buy tickets with money, etc., etc. So they're going to draw a card next turn. We could just tutor up a Yahenni's Expertise instead of trying to 1-for-1 them. Their hand is land, land, push. I think I like that better because killing one doesn't matter. They're going to draw one card next turn either way. And again, all we care about is them drawing cards. So, would you rather get the one in our deck or in our sideboard? I think in our sideboard. So we can still draw the other one. Killager, I've got a Mewtwo. I have my first ever Mewtwo raid on tomorrow, Saturday. Nicole already has like 2 Mewtwo's, but I travel a lot, and then I had one where I got invited to a Mewtwo raid. Like, I don't remember if it was in Texas and I was home, or it was home and I was in Texas, but yeah. So I finally home for one. I'll hopefully get my Mewtwo tomorrow. All right, so they drew a card. They played Dragon Skull Summit? Or Catacomb. Catacomb. They also don't know what we got. So unless they drew a counterspell literally this turn. That was a good draw too. Unless they drew a Supreme Will literally this turn. We're in great shape. Cool. What's up, Jody? I mean, Dan, I don't think it's necessarily like bad, this matchup. I think cleaning up a Siphoner or a Virtuoso in the tokens is actually pretty reasonable. So, Cycle Land. So they have Push and 3 other cards. All right. Loot, I suppose, and start building this towards the ultimate finish. A Deadlands. I don't think we're super interested in Deadlands. I'm not super interested in Push either, honestly. Although we do have Field of Ruins that can kill a thingy, and we actually want to get a Forest anyway. I'm gonna discover Deadlands, I guess. Deck's pretty cool. This is a donation bonus league for Mr. Photon. This deck's been doing well on Magic Online recently. Another Dragon Skull Summit. And Gonti. Oh, Gonti's so good. They had like a Duress that kind of sucks. Alright. That's not what happened, so. Scavenger Grounds. Alright, what's loot? We're probably going to Field of Ruin and just Fatal Push this. Because I also just want a green mana. Which is pretty relevant. Moment of Craving. That one's pretty bad. Seems worse than most of the cards we already have. Play Scavenger Grounds. I'm going to ship the old turn. Yeah, hopefully they just hit. The problem is like some of their removal is Doomfall. So like they have four Doomfalls and like some Duresses and stuff. Glory Bringer. Okay. I think we're going to change our mind on this Fatal Push plan. We could just wait, actually. We could just push now, get the green, and then Contempt. Or we could actually never return and just leave the Contempt for Scarab God. Yeah, we're going to do that, actually. We'll just take 4. NBD. So what happens if a person does a donation league before your 12 hours is up? So we obviously just get in touch and contact, and we'll schedule it for the future. Definitely much happier to cast Never Return than to cast Contempt, because Contempt is a much better card to have available. All right, we already have a 0 under here. It's kind of tilty. So you want the extra black Painless. And we're just going to cast the Contempt now, I guess. I'm sorry, the Never now. Yeah, right. Duh. Okay. That's what we were just saying. Fatal Push. Don't have a 1. But we want to kind of want to land so you can activate the Arch. Okay. We'll slam that. Don't Supreme Will me. Thank you for following. Alright, we have 2 deserts in play. We need a 3rd one. And just a dual land is fine, I guess. Black and a Blooming Marsh. Get some zombies. Would have unfollowed if I cast Contempt over Never. I respect that, I guess. I mean, if you're going to unfollow whenever I make a bad play, you're going to be out of here real quick. So, okay. 5-3. It's loot. I mean, it's not great, but this card seems kind of eh. I don't know, like, I feel like I like the deck. I don't really like this card that much. Yeah, I mean, those Fatal Pushes are basically blank cards anyway, so. I just love... Oh, I didn't cycle because I was going too fast. Oops. Okay. I mean, we're just going to loot that one away too, I guess, so... I want different mana costs. Is this like real? I don't know. It's been doing well on Magic Online. So we're trying it out. We're on our 3rd match. We're 1-1. We lost to a Merfolk deck where we got horribly mana screwed both games. And we beat a blue-white Monument deck. Up, here it comes. Here's a Scarab God. Not sure why they didn't wait till they had enough mana to use it immediately, but they didn't. Cool, I guess. Not really going to complain on that one, I suppose. I guess we could have, like, arched and done it on our turn, but it didn't seem necessary. Loot. Like, the looting thing seems weird because we never actually want to discard spells. Like, get Field of Ruin and another desert, I guess. Let's just... I guess I could cast this targeting, like, a Glory Bringer, so, like, their Scarab Gods are a little worse. Sure. Put another 2/2 in play. Yeah, I guess we get Scavenger Ground too, sure. Yeah, we only have 0. It's annoying. We only have 0, 1, and 2. Okay. Must be nice, I suppose. Yeah, even better, I guess. Deck definitely has a good advantage against removal heavy decks, for sure. Yeah, we have 0, 1, and 2. We're looking for some other stuff. I feel like we're just gonna win anyway. Like I don't even want to, like, Contempt. All right. Vraska did its job. We have 1 Torment in the sideboard to wish for. We already have ones. I'm not discarding either one of these cards, so, like, whatever. Zombie. Another Duress. Battle at the Bridge. Also mana cost 1. Fine, I guess. I mean... Alright, so we exiled about 14 cards to this thing, and it never did anything, but we won. The thing is, like, I just don't want a Merfolk looter in my deck, really, then, you know? Like, I'd rather just have a... Like, I'd much rather have a treasure map if we're not flipping this thing, you know? Alright, so... We're going to cut all the Moment of Cravings and some Fatal Pushes. I think we want Bloodfast. I think we want Gonti. I think we want possibly the Aetherborns. Battle at the Bridge, like, is, I don't know, fine, I guess. It's not great. We do want enough answers to a Glint Sleeve Siphoner, obviously, and it does do that. Expertise is, like, I guess an out to Whirler Virtuoso, but, like, I don't know. Doesn't seem super necessary. But to put that in the board, I guess. Could bring in the Aetherborns just for little beatdowns. They're probably going to board all their removal out, so that's kind of cool. Aetherborn also can help fuel my Bloodfast. Don't think I want 4 Duress. I think 3 is fine. Seems fine. Bloodfast is like, I mean, the format's been pretty slow and grindy at the moment. But it's really bad against any deck that's attacking you at all. You know, like. Alright, I don't really see a need for a turn 1 Duress here. I'd rather use Duress to force through stuff later. Like, I suppose Search Vraska is the only card they could really punish us with. I think I'm pretty happy just slamming Aetherborn here. Get the beats going. Get them beats. Yeah, Treasure Map's great. I love Treasure Map. Ooh, nice. Nice. Give me the gifts. I think Negate's a likely card for them to have. Kind of like a Duress here. See what's up. They have Supreme Will, Disallow, Chandra, Angrath, Scarab God. Alright. That's kind of a tilt. Both Planeswalkers are really good against. They can't cast Chandra yet, but they can cast Supreme Will to be able to cast Chandra. Angrath is also pretty good. We do have a Contempt, but they have multiple targets. I'm going to take Chandra, I think. Trying to give me a turn of Respite here. And then we'll just play our... I guess playing Gate... Yeah, I guess we're just committing the mana now as opposed to later. We can't really use it yet, but... Alright. Yeah, we have a lot of discard spells too. Doomfall, etc. I mean, they can just defend with their counterspell, I suppose, but... Ours great. Like, Angrath can kill our Gifted Aetherborn, which is kind of a tilt. Dream Stealer? It's somewhat interesting. Alright, we're gonna... I guess it means if we loot, we can't Contempt. Yeah, I think we just play Deadlands and say go here. Then if they do nothing, we can just end step loot and desert. They play Angrath, we can I guess can Contempt it. And then Scarab God is still pretty hard to beat. Maybe Angrath isn't even that bad. Like, if they Angrath, we probably just cast Hour, actually, and just attack it. That's fine. Alright, so there's a hub. See what they do. Alright. Sure, that works, I guess. See, now I actually don't even want to loot, but I guess I will, because it just puts a card in a gateway, but sure. Oh, I didn't board that card out? That was dumb. Too many one-ups. Bloodfast? That one's so good, too. I mean, I think we want to just cast Our Promise. We just lose one more card, then attack the stupid thing. And we'll probably discard a Contempt, which I think is fine. Get Scavenger Grounds and some other desert, I suppose.
Back in 5 minutes.
Oh, Arch, Arch.
Just wait longer.
One hostile desert? I mean, it's hard to get lands in the graveyard. Sometimes. Well, we already have one. And us discarding it may incline them to play the Scarab God. And Bloodfast is just so good. Correct. Like, this is basically just like, draw 10 cards. So, Seems very unlikely they can actually defend Angrath here from 2. That'll do it, I guess. All right, that's pretty frustrating. There was a wrench in our plan. We can just deadland it, I guess, but it's kind of tilting. We're going to lose another card to it. All right. Shrink the Whirler, attack Angrath. Probably just play Bloodfast and say go. And we'll discard the Tutor if we have to. It's not that bad. It's not great, but like we know they have Scarab God and Disallow. Both cards aren't very effective at the moment because like we're just not going to play into a Disallow and the Scarab God's worthless because we have a Contempt in our hand. Alright, so sure, this is fine. They get 1 extra card out of Angrath. While we get to resolve a Bloodfast. Hopefully. They have a gate here. It's kind of sucky, but they don't. Don't think this is very winnable anymore. You're out of your mind. We are so far ahead this game. It's actually unbelievable. I would say we're like 80-20 to win right now. Again, annoying, but whatever. Like, if they had a land to go with that too, so they had Disallow, then we can start talking about things being rough, but... Okay. Hmm. Problem is if we deadlands again, then we're really stone raining ourselves a little too much. We can draw 3 cards here, like... We could also, like, attack with both. Just, like, lose a zombie, and then... No, because then they can just use Angrath to, like, get one of the zombies. Oh, they can't do that next turn, actually. I have an interesting spot. I don't think we want to Deadlands again. I don't think you want to loot, either. We should have Fielded Ruin in play. Alright, let's draw a card. That'll play. Could just kill the Angrath directly. I guess actually, Gonti. Alright, we're discarding this push. Alright, we're casting Never Return. If we kill Whirler Virtuoso, we're going to lose another card to Angrath. We're just going to kill the Angrath directly. The Whirler doesn't really matter that much. You drew a gate? That's insane. Alright, opponent's running hotter than the sun. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Pretty sick. Now, like, we're going to discard our Gonti to the Angrath. Ugh. This is gross. Create a zombie for a Thopter, but seems pretty bad. Alright. Pretty tilting. Now I can leave Disallow up too. Alright. I mean, they've had basically the perfect card. Like, we knew what their hand was, and they've had the perfect card almost every turn. So, like, it's obviously hard to play around them having the perfect card every turn. I think our choices have been mostly correct. Like, that seems peculiar. God. Now, and they drew a 2-drop, so they can have disallow up too. They're running hotter than the sun. I'm sorry. They're actually running hotter than the sun. We're on untapped land. A black land, I guess. Sweet. I think it's Scavenger Grounds. You beat the Scarab God later.
Hey Flash, wanna hear a joke?
Thanks for following Team Parallel Gaming. Got hotter than the sun here. We're also at 8. So our blood fast is getting worse. It's in a flip actually, which is kind of cool. So now what? We finally get him? Oh, wow. That's so loose. That's a loosey-goosey play, in my opinion. Alright, so you flip the blood fast. Yeah. Contempt that. Attack Angrath. Loot, just to put a card under it, I guess. That's a 0. Cast Aetherborn, good draw. And yeah. Hold on to that. You hold on to your cards till literally the bitter end. You just never ever cast them. That's your goal. Now they have Disallow in their hand. We're not out of the woods yet, but now what? They probably drew a True Second Scarab God. Nope. Just more Whirler Virtuosos. And still have the mana for Disallow up. So sick. Doomfall? That does not seem very good at the moment. We already have a 3 exiled. It's probably better than Field of Ruin, I guess. So I think we're just dead. But I guess we have this thing in play still. This game is sick. We are probably dead. So we'll see what our opponent does here. Okay. It's an interesting choice to double block the Death Touch creature. Not gonna complain, I suppose. That's why you keep playing. You know, you never stop playing. Never know what your opponent's gonna do. Could have sacked a zombie? I can't sack a zombie, so I had to use the Deadlands to finish it off. I should have kept the land. I'm dumb. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, I should have kept Fielder Roar, obviously that was really dumb. I think we're running out of outs here. Alright, we're dead. I mean, I think we played that game correctly, honestly. Our opponent drew hotter than the sun for like 5 turns and just drew basically the perfect card every turn. To whereas our plays were right. I think, like, they just kind of had the perfect card every time. Like, we chose not to kill Angrath because we were going to have 2 attackers. They drew Whirler into Glintsleeve with Disallow backup. Like, I think we played right. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, they just, like, Whirler Virtuoso was a very specific card that they needed there and then. Because we had 2 attackers for their Angrath when it was on 1 and 2 loyalty. So 2 turns in a row, they had to draw Whirler Virtuoso to have 2 blockers to save the Angrath. So, like, our choices were, like, good because we beat Angrath almost every way except for Whirler, and they drew Whirler. So, like, I think our plays were right. I'm not sure. I can go back and watch the game, obviously. This card's got to go. I don't know. I think take out this Bontu's Last Reckoning and put in, I guess, another Fatal Push. Is it crazy to want to put Arborback Stomper in? Is that insane? Probably insane, right? Thanks for following, DJ. Put a push back in. Like, killing the early creatures is just so important. No, I don't think you want 4 Duress. It's so many Duresses. We already have 4 Doomfalls, too. Thing is, Stomper just dies to Glorybringer and Chandra. If it had 5, if it was a 4/5, I would bring it in. This is a pretty weird bad hand, but kind of brings the beats. I don't really want a mulligan. I'm gonna keep. I also have 6 minutes left. I just bring the beats. Lost Legacy's terrible. Oh yeah, they did draw the negate too. That's right, Mr. Photon. Yeah, so we knew 2 of their cards. They drew Whirler and then negate to defend the Whirler, and then another Whirler. Yeah, like our Aetherborns can do a shitload of damage here for sure. Yep, what's up, Peace? This is that deck everyone's talking about. Thanks for following, AJ. Alright, well, opponent mulligans to 6. Can our Aetherborns go all the way? We'll see. Not a terrible draw. Wow. Just the old nut Siphoner draw with Aether Hub. Feels like the only time Siphoner is very good in this deck is when you have Aether Hub on turn 2. But alright. It's fine. They're going to lose some life. We'll keep the beats coming. Yeah, Desert Hour Promise is great. Alright. It's not that bad, I guess. A little awkward. A little awkward. Somewhat incentivized to want to just, like, cycle for a spell. Because we're not playing this next turn anyway. But we obviously need land. Yeah, I'm just gonna be greedy. I'll just do it. Draw Duress, maybe? That's fine. I'll take that. Untap land, much better than tap land. Awesome, Jay Welsh. That's great. Check out my article on StarCityGames.com with an update to the deck. Also, my Pro Tour predictions gone correct. This card does seem pretty awful. I'm not going to lie. What's up, Panda? Panda. So many viewers every day, all day. All them viewers. I mean, we're bringing the beats. It's like, I think that a negate here is pretty likely, so we should probably be aware of that. Panda, panda, panda. I'm doing great, Panda. Given that negate is like pretty likely, I almost feel incentivized just to say go here. We cast Hour, then negate it. If it falls white, like they're buying the 8 ball here. You never want to let your opponent play their reactive spells when they want to. Let's just make them cast something on their turn. You know? What is this? A braid? Yuck. So they definitely have negate. Like, no question. I think I want to take this Siphoner out. Our clock is not really a clock anymore. Let's stop them from drawing cards. They're also in dire enough straits where they might just slam jam a Gear Hulk. I mean, a Scarab God. So. No, we want them to cast Scarab Gods. We can just slam this one into them. Sound keeps fading in and out when I stop speaking. I mean, there's a noise gate on Angrath. Alright. That's annoying, but we get to resolve an hour now, so it's not that bad. We'll discard that gateway in a heartbeat, probably. Oh. Right, with no music on, the noise gate is a little more noticeable. There's no music for YouTube. YouTube is very particular about its copyright infringement laws and stuff. All right, let's get a desert. Oh yeah, Scavenger Grounds, and an Arch. Try and beat this Angrath. 48-hour Lantern Stream. Give me $500 right now. No, more than that. 1,000. Give me $1,000 and I'll do it. All right, we'll discard the Gateway. I think is the worst card. Still think they have negate in their hand. Very similar game to last game, honestly. I mean, we're just gonna make the same plays, I think. Yeah, $500 is too tempting. Give me 1,000. I got a house to pay for. I got a wedding to pay for. Let's go. Those who don't know, I recently got engaged and bought a house. So, all right, Angrath's still alive. Keep fighting the good fight. Scarab God time? Ugh, Glorybringer time. That's a bad time. I don't like that time. think we're in trouble. These Masterminds all these cards are so bad. Like, if we just had good cards in our deck, like not Mastermind's Acquisition and Azor's Gateway, we'd probably just be fine. I feel like. I mean, we're just gonna have to. Christ. I guess we're just playing the Gateway and discarding the Acquisition. Actually, we could just cast a Gifted Aetherborn. That'd actually be fine. Gotta do something. Clock's ticking. So ideally we can use the Contempt on the Glorybringer and just attack the Engrath. And they once again need to make 2 blockers to survive Engrath. We can just get ahead here. I guess we still think they have Negate in their hand. It's kind of shitty. $100 for a 24-hour stream? Probably want more than that. It's Nicole's birthday party. Birthday celebration tomorrow. God damn it. They just definitely have Negate in their hand. We're just definitely dead. We just can't play around it. What's up? Is it? Yeah, I mean, the biggest problem these decks seem to have, like these that's just Scarab God now. Oh, Siphoner. Is that the card Negate's just great against us. I mean, that's a good draw. The problem is that we need the Contempt to like deal with the Scarab God and stuff, you know? Like, I don't know. Oh my god, they second Negate too? Alright, whatever. Whatever, we're dead. Not a good sign for the deck if you can't beat the Crixus deck, because the Crixus deck is super popular. Alright, so we're 1 and 2. I think we're playing alright. Deck seems kind of mopey, honestly. Our Promise seems great, but the sort of like cute cards in the deck, the Azor's Gateways and the Mastermind's Acquisitions just seem awful. Like, beyond awful. Like, the Hour of Promise, removal spells, Vraska, you know, kind of control part of a deck is cool. Desert part of a deck is cool. I don't know. I haven't drawn a Gateway or Mastermind's Acquisition yet and been like, oh wow, great, I'm glad I have this card. So, I don't know. Not feeling great about the deck so far. I know, no Compass? The Compass is the coolest card. Oh my god. I guess we're keeping. Stupid loot station. You can kill some creatures, that's for sure. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, Blooming Marsh. Alright, cool. Our opponent did draw very, very, very well that round. To be fair. Oh my god. Alright, we can never, never, ever win this matchup. We have no way to interact with Approach, and they can just deck us with their Rivulets. I think we're in bad shape here. Is anyone playing aggro on Moto right now? Yeah, if they were treasure maps and Gontis, yeah, I feel like that would be a lot better. Oh my god, this is terrible. Alright, Gift Paradise is not nearly as bad as Spring Divined. I mean, we get this gateway going pretty quick, hopefully. I could have Doomfalled, I guess. I can wait on that, I suppose. Alright, Moment of Craving is gone. We're not... Alright, look. We need to have a talk. Time out. Lost Legacy is a bad Magic the Gathering card. It is not good. Any good deck that is built in a good way will never lose to Lost Legacy. My opponent's deck is the Bant Control deck that I played at the Open. I've played a lot with the Bant Control deck. Alright? I have had Lost Legacy cast against me probably about a dozen times, and I have never lost a game that they've casted against me. It is not good. It doesn't do anything. You remove their approaches. I'm not scared of approach. I'm scared of the Ifnir Deadlands that are going to mill me down. Alright? PSA, Lost Legacy's bad. Okay? God, everyone loves cards like Lost Legacy far too much. I don't know what this deck is good at, honestly. It's cool. It's good at getting attention. That's why we're playing it. Yeah, time in. Time in. Game on. Alright, so we might have punted that turn. We should just cast our Doomfall. I'm just an idiot. I'm going on tilt. Yeah, I should have cast Doomfall. That was really stupid. Just very, very bad play. Lord. Alright, let's discard Contempt. That's a 4. Let's Doomfall. Yeah, we definitely should Doomfall. I don't know why they didn't get any blue deserts. Alright, they have basically nothing. That's good. They have this thing, though. Yeah, that was a huge punt not casting Doomfall.
What the hell is that? Garage!
Oh, there's one. Didn't search for it, just drew it. Naturally. Draw a land, please. I know we cycled one, but come on. Have you... Captain Awesome, you win. You win the stream for the day. That's comment of the stream. Have you considered Lost Legacy? Alright, it's a 7, I suppose. What's up, Vlad? So, what's on our sideboard? We just have no way to... We can get a Bloodfast, actually. That's kind of gas. Tutor for a Bloodfast. We're kind of dying to these things, though. I guess we could just kill them. Feels bad, but I suppose it's fine. Killagerm, this is a donation bonus league. Someone paid money for this league, alright? I would never stop playing a league that someone paid money for. Alright, we finish our leagues. Yeah, you guys just don't get it, alright? This is the card that you lose to. This is why this deck is so good. Like, the Bant Approach deck is not a Bant Approach deck. It's a Bant Ifnir Rivulet deck that can also win the game with Approach sometimes. What's up? What's up, Skulldug? What's this? It's an Approach. Another Hour of Promise? Oh my god. Killgerm, no way. We finish our leagues here. We finish what we start. Never give up, never surrender. Why are they not getting more rivulets? Maybe they're just dumb. I don't know. Why would they get Sun Petal Grove? Maniacs. Alright. I mean, their hand is terrible, so... Arch... Desert. Oh, boy. Scavenger Grounds, good versus Rivulet? Why? And Bant Approach is great. I mean, alright. Alright, they cast Approach, so we're actually just dead. We just can't win. I guess now we could, like, search for Lost Legacy and cast it. Because we kind of have to. Ugh. Alright. Alright. Bant deck has about 8 or 9 deserts. Like, I'm not saying it's not a tool we want access to, but it's just not gonna matter that much. Alright, their list is my exact list. Alright, so they're playing my exact deck. Alright. I think Bant Approach is great. It's a little finicky. There's a lot of aggro decks in the format. I like it less, but it's pretty sweet. Zombie, no! Doomfall all of their deserts. Oh no. Both my zombies. They chef it Doonsing? Wow. No. Draw a card with Arch? Sure. Yeah, I mean, we definitely could win this game. 2, 4, and 7. And 0. What's gonna do this? I guess I'll wait. I gotta pee really bad. I guess we're in pretty good shape, yeah. I mean, we're only at 11, though. So it's not going to tap for infinite mana. Wait, nope. Nope. Don't want to let him hash sheep Oasis also. Oh, he gained 5 when it flips? I didn't know it did that. What a weird card. That's Jace. I guess their hand is settle, so we just win, right? I mean, they're at 30. All right. So we need to exile Fatal Push. Now what do we do? They sack 5 permanents. All right, let's think for a second. Our Battle of the Bridge is like mana neutral for the most part, right? I mean, their deck doesn't have any counter spells in it, so I think we just all right, hold on. Let's just think about this for a second. We have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 mana. 17 mana. We torment for 15. So they sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. That's 10. Discard 2 cards. That's 8. 8 times 3. 16. They're not dead yet. So I think we just like battle at the bridge and kill them next turn, right? Sounds good to me. Let's do that. Roar. Gain 19 life. I mean, they don't have any counter spells, really. They can't stop us, right? We just get them next turn. Yeah, that zombie's been smushed. Sorry, Burnsy. I scared Burnsy. First time he flipped it, yes. I mean, I think our opponent also made no attempt to go for the mill plan. If they just played correctly and got a bunch of rivulets, they could have killed us, probably. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. What do you want from me, you know? Guess we could Doomfall just to check. 32 black mana. It's also one less card in their hand, too.
You used to call me on my...
All right. We won a game, all right? You guys happy? You were right. I was wrong. You're smart. I'm dumb. You're the best. I'm the worst. You are good looking. I am not attractive. You happy? X is 33. Are you happy? Jeez. No, they don't play field. We won. Hope you're all happy. All right. Let's bring in our bloodfasts and our duress and our naturalizes and maybe our aetherborns, and I guess you just put Lost Legacy into our deck, right? So we can just draw it. Arborback Stomper possibly, and Gonti. We want to cut expertise. We want to cut Moment of Craving, Fatal Push. I guess Battle at the Bridge. Leave in Vraska, a Never Return. A few Contempts. Reckoning's got to go too. Maybe we just bring in like Wildest Dreams, I guess. They're going to have negates and shit. I guess. I mean, Arborback Stomper is better than like Fatal Push. You know, like whatever. We got to cut a card actually. Sandworm is probably just fine on the board. They have like cast outs and Ixalan's bindings and crap.
I found my Wookiee.
Thanks, Skulldug. I guess we'll put just put this back. How'd you get so much mana? Well, this silly card. If you discard 5 cards of different mana cost to this card, it flips into a land that taps for 1,000,000 mana. Cut a Contempt. Now they're gonna bring in like creatures probably. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. I guess Arborback Stomper's a 5 for our gateways. Could cut a Contempt. Might have a few. Yeah, it's fine, sure. Newer? I can't even say that. We got a new sub. Everyone show some hype in chat. Welcome our new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? How long have you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excuse me. Sure. I'll sign your Lost Legacies, alright? You happy? I gotta pee really bad. I better win this game. I'ma pee my pants. Of course I peed my pants. All the cool kids pee their pants. Extra, thanks for watching, my friend. If you haven't followed, just hit that follow button, of course. But welcome, welcome, welcome. If peeing your pants is cool, I'm Miles Davis. John from Long Island. Favorite card, Primal Surge. Nice. Yes, only 46 subs left for me to do a 24-hour stream instead of a 12-hour stream. Nicole is pushing this for some reason because she doesn't like me, I guess. Guess we're casting Lost Legacy. Kind of lame, but we don't have a better play anyway, so. I almost named Lost Legacy. That'd been funny. Please don't have it in your hand. Ugh. See what they brought in here. They brought in 4 Regal Caracals, 3 Negates, a Primal Tide, and a Carnage Tyrant. And a Fragment Dice. They have an Ixalan's Binding in their hand, and another String to Mind. I kind of wanted Spring to Mind, honestly, but sure. That's fine. Alright, they draw a card. It's not good. They also should have boarded out 2 of their approaches, which they didn't, because they're dumb. I suppose in this specific matchup, Lost Legacy is much better than it usually is. Because we sort of have a weird mega endgame also. So, I can't see their hand? God damn it. That was a really good draw. Let's Gonti. Ooh, Doomfall. But they have in their hand Binding. Let's Gonti and hit a Carnage Tyrant. Or that big blue dinosaur thing. Commit to Memory? Hour of Promise. That's the card I want to cast. Or Cast Out. I don't really want to Cast Out. I don't think we're that scared of a search for Azcanta. We have Field of Ruin in our hand. Just get Hour of Promise. It's gas. Gonti's so good. Gonti's the nuts. Kitty Cat. Sure. They have Binding X in their hand. They kept the card with Surge. Whose control does Big Blue return under? Theirs. It says owner's control, probably. Sweet. I guess that was bad, actually. They're just getting life back. Yeah, that was terrible. I mean, we're casting the hour. It's fine, so I don't even know. I'm not really thinking. I got to pee so bad. We have 1 desert. Let's get 2 more. Let's get a Scavenger Grounds. And an Ifnir Deadlands. Wouldn't mind Scavenger Grounding away these Spring Mines. Oh. Tilt. Actually, no, yeah, it's a big tilt. Yeah, owner's control. Nah, anything at Exiles always goes to its owner's control. Okay. Whenever we cast a non-creature card, draw a card, discard 3 to return it. Alright. So this card even, I guess it is good because it just draws cards. We'll see if we can get on the block with their Regal Rockle. Please block. No. This bad boy doesn't draw them a lot of cards. It's kind of a big problem, honestly. I don't really have a way to deal with it at the moment. That's kind of gas. You can suit her for Bontu's Last Reckoning. Contempt and then Scavenger Grounds. Scavenger Grounds, this thing, it gets exiled. They're going to draw a card if I try and kill it. Come on, guys. It triggers whenever you just draw a card whenever you cast a spell.
Give me.
Thanks for following, guys.
In water.
I also really want a Scavenger Grounds to get rid of these cards.
Imperial troops have entered the base. Imperial troops have entered.
Alright. We're gonna Contempt it on our end step. And then we'll Scavenger Grounds all their crap. Let's tap our lands properly. Thanks for following, everyone. Feels bad, but whatever, I guess. I guess I'm an idiot. I should have did it backwards, obviously. Yeah, that was dumb. I should have end step, Contempted, then Scavenger Ground, sure. Alright, so they have no cards. We're kind of killing them, which is good. They discarded their Arch. That is actually pretty huge. It's a pretty major card in the matchup. What did they draw? Ugh. Christ. That was a good draw. Did they not have a desert in play? They didn't get zombies. That was real stupid. Okay. Play on. Just taking it. Yeah, that was huge. That was a huge mistake on our opponent's part. I guess we just Doomfall and kill the Caracal. Like, just kill them, basically. Like, search a Bontu. I mean, I don't want a Bontu. I want to. They're gonna draw 2 cards, and I'm gonna kill my pressure. Like, they can't stop this right now. It's actually pretty good for us. You know, just Doomfall and just kill the stupid thingy. No, I don't like just doing nothing. I want to kill this Caracal. The question is, do I want to cast a Bloodfast also? That I'm not sure about. They get to draw an extra card, but then I get to draw a lot of cards. And we're at a million. Yeah, I'm just going to cast the Bloodfest. It's a little off our plan right now because we're kind of just trying to kill them. But I think that it's just so good, it doesn't matter. Like, we're at 30 life under no pressure. Pressuring them. I didn't make a land drop. I should have just drawn on my turn. That was dumb. Magic's tough, you know? Ew. They're using it. That's great. Compass does not unflip and not flip, not untap when it flips. So that's pretty gas. Literally just about to say, don't have Caracal, and everything's fine. So we can just tutor up a Contempt now and kill this thingy, which is nice. I mean, the thing is that, like, they've lost their Arch, they've lost their approaches. They aren't really doing anything, which is pretty great for us.
You used to call me on my.
Thanks for following. Oh, duh. Yeah, obviously. You're right. Tough game. Weird game. That might have been bad. I just thought they would block, but that's obviously really stupid. I played a non-deadland. Oh my god, I'm playing so bad. I couldn't double Deadlands anyway. getting Vraska. I should not draw so many cards. Like, it feels so bad. Now they get the game. We could just kill one cat. It just feels so bad. Really unsure about how I played the last few turns. Never actually seen this card in play before. I mean, Bontu's last reckoning does not seem good right now. We can't... They'll draw 2 cards, so... The white cycling's good. Now what? Another compass? Well, now they have no cards in hand. So maybe now we actually do want to get Bontu's Last Reckoning. And then Scavenger Grounds. We can't do that, right? Bontu's Last Reckoning is pretty rough because fucking we just lose our stuff. Let me just get a... No, we just get the Contempt and kill it. Let's get the 1 in our sideboard. They get the draw 2, which is a huge tilt, but... They draw on a gate, God bless them. I don't think we need Torment next turn. I mean, they're just going to do so much stuff in the interim. It just feels bad. Christ, now what? Oh, Gifted Paradise? Sure. Card sucks. Pretty happy that that stupid dinosaur is gone because now we can just cast our spells like a human being. Triple Compass. All right. Attacking is off the menu, it looks like. But we're also not being attacked ever. So we have, you know, a few cards to play with our thingy. Duress is a cool draw. That could be useful later in the game. So let's play... maybe want to hit their graveyard. Yeah. Let's keep this... We could just Field of Ruin it and give them 1 activation, I guess. So many hard choices! Yeah, these are mazes. They have 3 Maze of Myth in play. So we're not really attacking. Kind of a weird game we've got brewing here. Bin Spring to Mind. Nice. They now have triple Rivulet. Yep, Mirage Swamp. We get to draw and loot. So... yeah, we'll probably kill them with Torment. I mean, we're just going to outdraw them pretty bad with our Bloodfast and our Gateway and our Arch. Hour of Promise again. All right. See, now we're at the point where they can just deck us pretty easily. Assuming they get more Rivulets. All right. They finally got the wised up to Rivulet. Not a good draw. Put it under the gate. That's a pretty good draw. All right. Desert of the Indomitable. Indomitable. Stop Returning Dawn. Sweet Returning Dawn. I'm happy our relationship is the best relationship.
Sell out with me, oh yeah, sell out with me tonight.
Cycle Cast Out. That seems loose. Cast Out seems actually pretty important. Yeah, Kilogerm, I'm ready for a fast deck. I agree. Both these last two decks we've played have been really, really slow and grindy. Alright, Gift of Paradise is terrible. Cool. Okay. Ixalan's Binding are Gifted Aetherborn. What a maniac. It hit the gateway, and it's so hard for us to win. That's insane. Oh my god. Alright, I guess we'll discard this other eighth. We already have a 2. We already have a 2, though. I'm just gonna discard this land. Want to flip this bad boy? Another 2? God damn it. It's going okay. The deck seems kind of mopey, honestly. Truth be told, but Gonti, sure. Might be in Rivulet range here. 4, 8, 12. 12 and 12 is 24. They have 4, 5. Yeah, we're just dead. They deck us. They just deck us next turn. Told you that was the main plan. Alright, well, we have like 2 minutes left, so let's try and go fast, I guess. I told you guys the Rivulet plan is how the main way that deck works, and that Lost Legacy Ruinage didn't matter. I wasn't lying. This is a pretty good fast hand. 4 minutes, no talking, only playing. Shh. Double search? You sicko. Alright, whatever. Probably just gonna pitch this Vraska as a six thing for my gateway. Plays the non-foil. I guess Vraska's pretty good. Arborback Stomper can go. We can live with that Arborback Stomper. That's a 5. Gonna loot Doomfall next turn. Same 3 cards. I take Regal Caracal. F6. Just loot. I'm just loot now in F6. It been Scavenger Grounds. Play Oasis. Swamp. That's 2. Yeah, I have 3 deserts. Go! F6! Forever! Bloodfast is really slow. No, I drew a gate. Sick. That's our combo piece. I guess the gate isn't actually that bad because like we want to kill them with the combo. We don't really care about Vraska, so we're actually lined up pretty well for a combo kill here. We're almost there on the thing. We have 20 life and the tutor. The problem is we need to draw a unique card. No, I probably just saved myself 2 minutes, but I was trying to undo. So when the dialogue box popped up, my thought was, yes, I want to undo, so I conceded instead. I'm done, guys. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna go shame sit in the corner for a bit. You guys can just talk amongst yourselves. Pretty sure we're gonna win that game too. That's so sick. Like, I'm actually pretty sure we were gonna win this game. We were gonna resolve a second hour. We were very close to flipping Gateway, and we had the combo in our hand. We were just gonna fireball him for $1 million. Never actually done that one before. That was a first. Wow. All right. Unbelievable. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back in a minute. This is our deck. I think we were pretty favored to win that game. All right. Bathroom break. Back in a minute on the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Fresh meat.
Unbelievable. Can't even find the words. That was just sick. All right. I've peed the shame out. Good lord. All right. Feels bad, man. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis, and I am the stupidest person in the world. If you're just tuning in, we were just playing an approach matchup. We had about 2 minutes left, and I'm pretty sure we were going to win. I mistapped my lands. I went to hit untap. I hit concede by accident. And then the dialogue popped up saying, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure. I want to untap my land." And I conceded the match. I'd say we were like 70 to 80% to win that game too. Brutal. So we're playing this this green-black Hour Promise Azor's Gateway deck. It's a donation bonus league from Mr. Photon. Thanks again to Mr. Photon for the donation. Appreciate that very, very much. Deck doesn't seem great, honestly. I really think that like the Gateway thing is just like we've only flipped this card once in 4 games or 4 matches so far. What are we, 1 and 3 right now? The deck just seems pretty bad. The Hour Promise engine is great. Yeah, we're 1 and 3. Like Hour Promise is just insane. But the Tutor card and the Gateway card both just seem awful. So I don't know. Not impressed so far. If I'm playing Hour of Promise in Standard, I'd much rather play Bant Approach. Gonti's great, though. I do love Gonti. Alright, I'm back. We're going to center ourselves. Make a mistake, gotta get over it. I made lots of mistakes in that match. Yeah, this deck seems pretty bad. That's how we're playing it. You know? We play these leagues to learn. We try out new decks to learn. Our goal here is to learn and get better at Magic and have a good time laughing at me while we do it. So that's what we're trying to do. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. We have 409 wonderful viewers. Give yourself a hand. What a terrific audience. Oh, cool. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow the stream. Don't forget to follow me on the old Twitter sphere as well. Blue-black control is much better than Crixus control. I think blue-black control is one of the best decks in the format right now. Gonti, Gonti. I don't know. I'm kind of getting a craving for Servant of Conduits. I mean, it is nice when our opponents are actually playing creatures, so all of our removal spells actually do something. That's kind of cool. Yeah, but deck's great. I played it in Philly. Deck list is on StarCityGames.com. Contempt, Servant, or Scavenger. They probably have lots of removal in their deck that's going to be mostly dead. Let's take the Contempt. Metallurgic Summonings is good if it resolves. It's alright. Just go to StarCityGames.com and look at the SCG Philadelphia results from a few weeks ago. I came in 13th in Standard with the deck. Sure. They have Blossoming Defense here. I'm gonna feel really stupid. Alright. Could have went never, then pushed in response if they had Blossoming Defense, but this is fun. Jade Light Ranger. Branchwalker. Swamp. They bin the Branchwalker. Okay. Land? Damn it. Just gonna keep attacking. Whatever. Oh yeah, block. Never!
Sister. So you have a twin sister. Your feelings have now betrayed her too. Obi-Wan was wise to hide her from me. But now his failure is complete. If you will not turn to the dark side, then perhaps she will.
Never! I only have 2 cards left. That's cool. The Scarab God. Okay. That's a card we need to answer. Land? God damn it. Specify, Jim. Specify. I mean, they only have 2 cards left, and they have Scarab God on top, and they're probably going to cast it, and then we're going to kill it, and it's going to be a joke. So, whatever, I guess, right? Summoning is a cool card for sure. Obviously, you got to resolve it, but... Vraska? Really now? You bringing Vraska into this? Alright. There's still a number of manas short. Actually, I guess they have this too. They're actually pretty close to casting Scarab God and activating it in the same turn. It's kind of a tilt. That works actually. What's Doomfall out of their hand? Doomfall. They have an Essence Scatter in their hand. Interesting. Very interesting. Now they have literal nothing. God damn it. We have 2 deserts. We get an Arch and a desert. Arch and I guess just Deadlands is fine. Got this Vraska's Contempt safely tucked away in exile. Glyph Keeper? It's a weird one. I mean, this game is already effectively over. Guess we'll keep playing for the 10 minutes while they derp around. Could Deadlands this? I don't even really care. Could Doomfall it, I guess. Doomfall seems like it has better things to do. So I feel like this deck, like, the black removal is cool and all. What's this? What is this? Vraska's Contempt? Sure. This deck's cool and all, but like, the Hour of Promise, Arch of Orazca, whatever, removal spells, stuff engine is pretty cool. The big question is how do you actually win the game? And Approach is a pretty cool way to do it. This deck's trying to win with the stupid Azor's Gateway crap, which is kind of lame. Sure. Oh, excuse me. Sure. Like, I feel like there's just better ways to try and win. Like if this deck just played 4 Vraska, that means I guess Vraska's Contempt deals with everything. Deathgorge Scavenger. That's like a little annoying, I guess. Like, Contempt deals with everything, so you can't even turn to Planeswalkers, really. Like, if we just played 4 Vraskas, Vraska is very good. Like, that's probably still not good. Wow. Get a little defensive here. Cut green for Approach. This is the best card, though. Our Promise is the best card in the deck by far. That's kind of the issue. We're kind of like I don't care about this zombie. Normally I would just want to trade this zombie off and not care, but we're kind of like killing them with the zombie. You know, like, it feels weird. Like, we can't really lose. Once we have removal spells and Arch, we just can't lose anymore. Kind of. Like, look at our hand. And our exile. And our board. And they have an Essence Scatter in their hand. That's why I really like the deserts in the blue deserts. You just mill them out. It's like a pretty reasonable alternate win condition. Cool. Sure. Bin push, bin push. Good idea. Just kill their crappy creature and draw more. Oh, there we go. Yawn. That's a 3. Like, I don't know why our opponent's still playing. Coral!
19 months. Giggity.
Giggity. Everyone show some love in chat for Coral. 19 month. Ah, crap. I misclicked. 19 months in a row resubscription. Coral, that was your fault. I blame you for that misclick. Not my fault. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work. We kill this thing. We can't activate Arch. We'll just Arch instead, I guess. It's like, doesn't matter what we do, you know? Like, we just can't really lose. Sure. Carnage Tyrant? It's fine, I guess. Like, look at our hand. It's actually comical. I think Scavenger Grounds is also a pretty important card as far as dealing with the Scarab God. That's kind of nice. We have a 0 and a 3. Let's discard a 1. Draw a card with Arch. It's amusing. Whatever. Just Doomfall them. Even if they have Scarab God and get a creature back, we just kill everything. It doesn't really matter. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Carnage Tyrant's a little interesting. Like, it's true. Nothing really kills it except for Doomfall. The thing is, Vraska just dies to Vraska's Contempt, which is one of the best cards in the format. So, like, also dies to Cast Out, Ixalan's Binding, etc., etc. What do we have right now? 0, 1, 3. How about 4? Yeah, whatever. And cast another Hour Promise. Yay! Game's close. Like, we're playing 2 Vraskas. Vraska's a good card, but it just, like, dies to Contempt and Cast Out and Binding. When you're playing, you kind of decks, the whole point is to blank their removal, you know? Carnage Tyrant could be interesting, honestly. It's like Carnage Tyrant control. Just kill all their shit and play a Carnage Tyrant. 0, 1, 3, and 4. Well, shit. We have a lot of 2s in our deck. Double Essence Scatter. Cool. There's a 2. They're dead now, right? We had 19 mana and torment them for 100 million. We did it! We've accomplished the task. We did it! The thing is that, like, this game, we could have won this game with a Grizzly Bear. Like, if we had 4 Grizzly Bears in our deck, we would have just won this game. You know, like, it gets to a point where you just, like, can't lose anymore. So, like, having this win condition is just, like, it's cool. It's fun. X is only 17. She's only 17. I mean, it's cool, sweet. I don't know. What do y'all think? Talk to me. Minus 25. You can do the same thing with cut ribbons too, and not have to play these terrible tutors. Like, if we were just playing, like, splashing red, and then just not playing these terrible tutors and playing cut ribbons, that works, you know. So they're playing Sultai. They're gonna have Scarab Gods. We gotta kill their stuff. Our main deck seems honestly pretty well suited for this matchup. I don't actually want to change anything. I want to add a Gonti. Maybe cut a Battle at the Bridge. That's true. Cut Urbans does lose to Graveyard Hate. Doomfall is pretty fine right now. I agree. Expertise is like fine. Moment of Craving is good against the Explorer creatures. I don't like Bontu's last record. I just kind of hate that card. I think this is fine. I'm pretty happy with 3 Duress, I think. I don't think we want Aetherborn, possibly for game 3, if we show them no creatures again. I mean, Our Promise is great. Like, Our Promise is very, very good. Our Promise is the card in this deck where I've been like, yeah, I like this card. This is where my head's at. Duress, sure. Why no Ramanap Hydra with all the deserts you play? What's Ramanap Hydra? I came in 13th in Philly. Sweet. Gonti is insane. Battle at the Bridge. Thanks for following, Bob. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that sub button. Don't be shy. Follow me on the old Twitter sphere as well, at JimDavisMTG. If you haven't seen the YouTube, check that out. Liliana's fine. No, that's a problem. Okay. I don't know if we can beat that card. Truth be told. Conflict Diamond, I agree. I'm not super impressed with this exact list. I honestly think it looks pretty bad to me. But there's cool stuff going on here. You know, it's cool. It's good to examine it. When you're trying out a deck, the biggest thing you should be doing is just like looking at the elements of the deck that actually work and just getting a feel for it, you know? Seeing what's good and not good, seeing what you can use in other things. Scarab God, negate Death Gorge Scavenger. I kind of don't mind just nixing the Scarab God, honestly. Negate's like not gonna matter that much, probably. I guess negate protects Nissa. Maybe that was wrong. I mean, Gonti's gonna attack Nissa. Yeah, Dan. Our opponent's playing Dan Jessup's deck from the last few tournaments. We browned him game 1. Duress again? Ugh. Can't take Gonti, though. Vraska's Contempt. Seems unnecessary to exile that card, but alright. It's not a bad draw. We obviously know they have Negate in their hands, so we'll be able to force through whatever we want. Get a little Gonti action here. Negate, Servant, Servant, Blooming Marsh. I guess we want Negate, honestly. Like, both Servant... I guess Servant actually attacks Nissa. Maybe we actually want the Servant, however weird that is. Yeah, we want to kill this Nissa. Let's take Servant. Feels weird, but whatever. This is going up. Conflict Diamond, I kind of agree with that. Conflict Diamond says the whole Azor Gateway thing seems kind of complicated. Just ramping to Sandworm conversions probably wins the game twice as fast. I could buy that, honestly. I think Auras is good. There's a lot of removal in the format right now, which makes the Auras deck a little bit worse. But, you know, check out my article on StarCityGames.com. If you guys haven't seen it, went up yesterday. There you go. I talk about my Pro Tour predictions, and I give an update for the Aura deck. And don't be shy. If you like the article, share it with your friends. You can go on here, hit the little like button, leave some comments at the bottom saying I am smart and good looking. And, yeah. Alright, so no Scavenger attack. They have Negate in their hand and nothing else. So that's great. We can push this and start attacking Nissa. Will they negate the push? Let's see. Field, push, Duress push. Yeah, sure. Field, Duress, push. Play a land yet? No. Bounty of the Luxa? Yeah, it's a medium card. Get our Forest. Swamp. Definitely a weird game state where we're like duressing to protect our removal spell. Okay, sure. Alright, down to nothing. Gonti versus Nissa. Who wins? I do wish we had an Ifnir Deadlands in play. Highwind is bad. Don't like opponent's deck. They went top. That's scary. Alright, their top card's probably Vraska, I guess. Or Scarab God, or some sort of ridiculous bomb. Can't really duress the top of their deck. Yeah, I gotta assume their top card is just something big. And great, and wonderful, and everything. I almost... I'm a little tempted to just tutor for a Vraska's Contempt. Because any card they would leave on top's got to be great. So, like, Contempt just answers it. Yeah, if they have two, like, nuts... That's true, I guess. A free-to-play Scarab God. We have Scavenger Grounds. What do you think, Dan? Sauce, resub. Dan, what do you think here? Should we, like, preemptively Mastermind for something? Or should we, like...
Always.
Leave up Scavenger Grounds and cast Servant? What do you think? This is a tough one. It's like, I really couldn't imagine them leaving anything that's not just like the nut on top. Unless they're like, it's just good card and then a Nissa reveal. But the thing is that, like, if we tutor for Contempt and, like, they just don't really do much, then we're kind of, like, still at parity with Nissa. And I want to actually make some headway on it. I guess we could just Contempt the Nissa, worst case scenario. Alright, let's do that. Let's play our land, too. So, if I want to be able to Contempt and cast the Bear next turn. Search library for a Contempt. Take it easy, Urg Keko. Alright, yeah, search our library. Alright, you're gone. You are out of here! I guess Vraska is actually really good too, right? I kind of like Vraska. I guess it doesn't answer Scarab God, though. Yeah, I'll just kick Contempt. Jade Light Ranger? Cool, thank God. It's not Scarab God. Treasure map. Treasure? Gonti? Oh my god, that's a sick top 2 cards. Alright. Now I'm not thrilled about our position. I think we're just going to take the Nissa away now. And play Servant and just like start grinding. I don't like how bad our Duress is. Let's draw an Hour Promise, you know? Like, Treasure Map's a very good top card for them to have. They also have one of our cards Gontied. Could be anything. It's not bad. Seen worse cards for sure. This deck seems kind of mopey, honestly. Not super impressed. We like shrink Gonti, attack, and start like attacking back and forth. Shrinking Jade Light over 2 turns kind of sucks. With them having map and us not, I don't mind getting like a weird racing situation. All right. They have Scarab God. We're in trouble. Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Doesn't seem very good. We have a Ifnir Deadlands in play. Alright. They topped their scry, so they wanted to draw that. I mean... we're in the market just to play this land. Like, we're down to 5 lands. I draw Vraska, I'll be able to cast it. Yeah, I think we're just going to play this. It's also just more Ifnir Deadland fuel. Sure. That Scry was to the bottom. So we're kind of doing stuff. We're like ahead a little bit. Once the map flips, obviously things get awkward, but We have a Duress to force through a big spell if they like keep cards in hand and they think they have negate. That's our Hour of Promise. I want that. Opponent's so rude. No, they have 2 deserts. Luckily, they don't have 3. If they got 2 zombies off that, we'd be hard pressed to win this game, I think. So, Glimmer or Illumination? Glimmer, not close. Glimmer is a much, much better card. 8 permanents. Not even close. I don't think our Servant of the Conduit's going to go coast to coast here. I'm feeling a little worried about it, I'm not going to lie. Champion of Wits? Dang, you're not playing this card in your deck, are you? Champion of Wits sucks. I think our opponent's just your deck. I haven't seen a snake yet. Discarded land, Branchwalker, and they have a Siphoner too. This kind of sucks. Let's draw an Hour Promise. Nope. How about a Blooming Marsh? We gotta kill Siphoner, so I mean, we can't attack because we don't want this to die, so. Alright. Definitely sucks to be eating away. Oh, come on. Sucks to be eating away at our permanents in play, but all right, they get an Ancestral Recall, and we're still just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. And Champion of Wits is a great card in graveyard-based decks. If you're just playing it for value, it's not very good. Like, it's fine here because we're in a super late game scenario, but like, it's not a particularly good card unless you're really using your graveyard. Top card is Duress. Are they going to keep it? Seems like it'd be really weird to keep that one. Yeah, they binned it. Burnsy! Good job, bud. Vraska's Contempt. That's pretty sweet. We just kill the Champion of Wits. Beating Treasure Trove kind of sucks. There's gonna be attack, right? Yeah, they don't just keep his permanents in play. Yeah, I don't know why you just don't crack these on your turn, right? You just like have a bunch of open mana. My Duress! Duress, no! Deadlands. Alright. How about we draw an Hour Promise? That'd be cool. Hmm? Yeah? No. I have 8 permanents. This deck's a grind. Another Champion of Wits? Guarding 2 lands. I mean, in this sort of like extreme late game scenario, Champion's fine, I guess, but what game is this? We're up a game.
Melvin.
Thanks for following Goose. You haven't followed the stream with that follow button, of course. Then we're gonna go to the next game. I don't see us winning this game. Yeah, our clock's kind of low. I don't want to play anymore. Could like kill that and sack some more lands, but like I've seen enough. Let's go to the next game. Make sure we finish in time. Gifted Aetherborns. Are we interested in Gifted Aetherborn? I think we are. Tough Skulldug. Crixus and Mono Red. Yeah, I'd just play red if you're comfortable with it. I know what the bridge is kind of lame. I got like Aetherborns. Like if they're trying to go super long with champions and stuff, and like they showed us no removal that game. I kind of want to cut the Mastermind's acquisition for being so bad. Duress also seems pretty bad. Cut an acquisition. Let's cut a Battle of the Bridge also, I guess. Just really, really not liking these Azor's gateways. If that wasn't clear already. Duress ya. Battle at the bridge. This is bigger than you. All of it. Ah, Gifted Aetherborn. Let's go nuts. Nice Duresses and negates, fool. We're going coast to coast. 10 turns, Gifted Aetherborn. Let's get it done. Treasure map. Ha ha ha. I laugh at your treasure map. Ooh. I'm interested. Color me interested. Nissa? No. 4 lands, Jade Light Ranger. Wow, nice Duress, idiot. Ugh. Marsh Siphoner. Siphoner stays on top. Alright. I mean, they're a little stuck on... I should play the Swamp. That was stupid. Oopsies. We're just going for it. They have nothing, basically, so we'll just try and kill them before this treasure map does stuff. Our deck doesn't really do anything, so... We don't really draw any cards. We don't really, like, get anywhere, like... Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not going to lie. This deck seems pretty mopey. It's kind of a grind, too. Takes a long time to play. Doesn't really do much. Doesn't really win much. Just not a fan. Can I say? Our promise, can't cast it. Like, I'm just stoked to have some Grizzly Bears going, you know? Their hand is Deadlands Hub Island X. So play the island and slam Scarab God. Liliana Death's Majesty? Alright. Still would love to draw a green source. Alright. I guess that's fine. Trade zombies and play an Aetherborn. Oh my god. Okay, can't win. Thanks for playing. That was a lot of fun. That's what that was from. Alright. Final verdict. This deck is atrocious. Went 1 and 4. This deck's really bad. It's cute, maybe a fun F&M deck. Looking to have a little fun, but this deck has serious issues as far as construction goes. Deck doesn't draw any cards. Deck doesn't really accrue much card advantage. Just loots and duresses you and tries to do stuff, and that's pretty unimpressive. So, overall, I give it a thumbs down. I'm sorry, Mr. Photon. Hopefully it was enjoyable to watch. We had some pretty bad ones where I just misclicked a match to concede. I probably would have won. But, yeah, I don't know. Our Promise is great. Yeah, I agree. I can't grind anymore. Too much grinding. Let's see. It's 8:20 already? Holy crap. Only have 5 hours left. Who's here right now? Killagerm is here. H. Rollins, are you here? Suddenly, Pandas. We have 2 things on tap right now. We have a Legacy, H. Rollins's Legacy Collected Company deck. This looks like gas. And then we have a Legacy Burn deck also, which I gotta get set up. So that's a wrap for the Green Black Azor's Gateway deck. Overall, not a fan. Some cool things happening, but just too many moving parts. Just too weak of a card. Not enough card advantage. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, but overall, pretty unhappy. So that's what I got. Brush on YouTube, hit the sub button. I'll see you guys next time.